Hi YouTube, it's Time Wizard here. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment for me. At the moment I've been going to locals and stuff. I didn't manage to go to YC's Bochum. I really just couldn't be bothered to go, and yeah. So we're going to go into the March format soon, and this is the deck I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing 1st-Fire. I like the deck a lot. I think it's got a really good matchup with everything. Hopefully we'll see some gears now, but I don't think so. I mean, Mermail is still around, and personally, I don't like Mermail. I really think the deck's just too degenerate. It's a bit too much. Like, it's more like if you open nuts you win, if you don't open nuts you lose. This deck I can grind more successfully, and I like it a lot. So anyway, let's see what my deck's all about. So obviously we start this the standard triple 5-Fist Brotherhood Bear. Yeah, everyone plays that, so that's good. Yeah, simple. You know what he does. Triple Gorilla. Yeah, you'll see why I'm playing 3. Some people are playing 2, some people, I don't know what they're doing. But I think this is good at 3. If Warning's gone down, and I mean, he's good, especially against Mamel turn 1, where you can exploit a lot of turn 1 plays that they do. So yeah, it's fine. Double Dragon, he combos really nicely with Tenki, and late game he can basically act like a Reborn XYZ, and just goes for game so much. I like him a lot. I'm going to play 2 of him. Double Rabbit. This is just because there's nothing else really to run at the moment. I mean, you can't really start adding, I don't know, stuff in here. And Double Rabbit with Triple Vorce Raider gives you a good turn 1 play, turn 2, you know, even late game plays you can do stuff. And in a month we're going to get Daigusto Emerald. So yeah, it might be a little bit better then. So yeah, that's that engine. And then the Triple Effect Veiler, because Warning's at 1, so this is really good, especially when if against the Mamel player when they go Diva, you can just Veiler and then exploit it with Bear and stuff. It's just really good. I mean, even against the mirror match, you can Veiler their Bear, and then you have the back rows to stop the attacks, and yeah, you know, you get into good stuff, get into good habits. This card is just, I feel, will be another format defining card. It's not amazing against Mamel, but it's not too bad. I mean, you can Veiler Megalo if you want to. You can maybe, I don't think Mauling Glaze is a problem with this deck, and with people playing Mono Mermail soon, you can Veiler Big Eyes and, you know, whatever. Veiler's just good. I mean, especially against the Prophecy deck. If they're going to open the level 2 guy, you Veiler it and then you start attacking over it. It's good. It's good Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, so on to the spells. Let's see, that's my spells. I play 2 Tensu, that's a double summon. It's very good, especially when you get stopped and you can just summon another monster and keep going, and you know, you can set it from the deck. Good card. Obviously triple Tenken. I don't think anyone Tenki. I don't think anyone's not playing 3 Tenki. It's stupid not to. Let's see. Book of Moon, rarity upgrade obviously needed. Yeah, it's just, I think that we can exploit it with this a lot, and we've lost Warning, so you know, Book of Moon is not an alternative, but you know, it's not as, it's a good spell, especially because people are starting to play like Trap Stun and stuff. So I might, you know, this is just good to have another out. So yeah, Book of Moon is needed, I think now, especially. Yeah, and it's very good against the mirror match. You can't get the attack boost if you set their cards, you know. Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. Don't know about Dark Hole, but yeah, there's no mind control because I just don't think it's needed. You don't play enough monsters to start, you know, getting rid of them that easily. Your floaters are your back row. Double MST. I don't think 3 is needed, especially because I don't want to be opening so many against like card decks that don't play traps like Mermails and Prophecy and stuff. I just don't want to be seeing them as much. Yeah, that's 2 my MSTs. Double Lance, up to get over things, stop the bottomlesses. Warnings at 1, so this card just got even better, in my opinion. Yeah, it just protects you. Very good. Too good, in my opinion, especially because it says damage step modifiers. It can't do much in there, so yeah, it's just another good card to be played in the deck. And then the consistency booster. Battle Duality. My trap lineup at the moment, this is what it is, probably change. I wanted to keep the trap lineup a little bit lower. I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, I like the Veilers because hand traps are like better, especially because people start siding Malevolent Catastrophe and things. I'd rather have a couple of hand traps to go along with it. So yeah, Starlight Road, Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, One Warning, obviously because it's at 1 now. Tenken, I like this card. It's not easy side out as well if you need to side it out. Because, you know, it just protects your stuff. I mean, you haven't got that many monsters and you want to be protecting them, and it's good to protect it, especially if they don't see it coming. Very good against Murmur if they marksman it, marksman, armsman, they target your monster and the back row, especially if it's this back row, then you can flip it up and it just stops everything, and it's just good. I mean, when people try to mace strip me and I flip 10 Ken, and it's just unaffected. Obviously they try to just, they think, oh, I'll play around it by going into main phase 2 and killing a monster. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. They do that, and yeah, you've just basically you just used a threatening rule without actually using a threatening rule, so it's great. And obviously, if bottomless and torrentials are getting much more powerful, this can just help stop that a little bit more, especially when you normal summon. Double bottomless, of course, and triple Tensen. The reason why I play 3 is because I feel it's very, very, very good. The 1000 boost is just the threat of it sometimes is good enough. It's good with Bear, good with Gorilla, especially because you can use them as fodder to pop stuff. Easy 1 card side out. I'd always side maybe 1 out. You get them off Dragon. Normally I side 1 Tensen and 1 Dragon out, because it's a very easy side out. And maybe even this one. But yeah, and especially because you can get the Mega Fire, the big guy to 3k. So yeah, that's my trap lineup. I don't really be seeing many like Fiendish Chains and stuff. I just like the Veilers, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, the traps, the sideboard. And this isn't really thought through yet, especially because I still got cards in here from last format that I shouldn't have. So the Mirror Force against the Mirror Match, the Deep Prison against the Mirror Match, Double Mind Crush against the Mamel and the Prophecy players. I'm probably going to up this to 3. Because it will be needed in my opinion, and just the information helps so much. The other day I just mind crushed Genix controller because I knew he had one. I just got to see his hand, and I just made the appropriate player. I just made a Beast Dweller, and I knew they would hold up. It was just that's what I mean. The information is so much more important than getting the cards. Trap Stun, like it's so good against the Mirror Match. It's so good when people set 3 and then Gorilla just evens it out. I mean, I like it a lot. Yeah. Shadow Mirror against Insectors because there will still be a problem. Insectors, Gravekeepers, you know, the start of the format crap that comes out. Insectors, Gravekeepers, Dark World will still want to be played. So yeah, just have another one. I'm probably going to put another one. Soul Drains, Mamel, still a problem. As in, it's not actually that much of a problem for this deck, but it's still a good card to have in. Thunder Kings against matchups like Agents, Prophecy, etc. The last MST, and then the cards that I don't know if I'm going to keep in yet, Maxi and Rivalry. The reason why I might keep Maxi in, because if I'm going to play Soul Drain in my Fist deck and not D-Fisher, because I don't think D-Fisher has the application, like last format we had D-Fisher, and D-Fisher hurt more, like it hurt Mermail and it hurt Dark World, but I don't think I'm going to have a Dark World problem with triple Soul Drain. I'm probably going to up the Soul Drain to 3 and put the Maxi in against Mermail, because it's very effective. It's like forcing them to decide on the spheres and stuff, and especially if it helps you fill out your deck, and against Diva it's a great card. I think it's good. I don't know. Rivalry I'm probably not going to leave in there. I mean, it is good against Mamel, but that's it really. I want the meta to be more defined. I might. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this yet, but we'll see. The extra deck isn't finished yet because I couldn't be bothered to make it properly. It's just a bunch of rank 4s. Roach, I really like it. It's good against the roguelikes 1 players. You should always play 1 if you're going to play this deck, because there's so many, there's so much space. I mean, there's so much space. I've got cards in it, I don't even know what I have them. Stardust, obviously for the road. Maestro, obviously good. Dweller, I'm going to put this up to 2. Pearl, because he's big. Chidori, because I have space. Zenmeister, because I have space. Pearl, because I have space. I don't even know why I have this Pearl in. Shotmaster, because I made him once. Popular Operative, because he's good. Double Bear, because you don't need more. Tiger King, sorry, because you don't need more. This because he wins games. This because he wins games. This obviously because he wins games as well. So that's the deck profile. I hope you like it. Rate, comment, subscribe. So that's it. I'm gonna quickly talk about the format. No, that's the end of the deck profile. So if you're here for the deck profile, just stop now. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly talk about the profile, the deck that I played. Played this when was it? I played this last week and came second. I'm disappointed I didn't come first. I made a couple of misplays that I don't usually make. But very disappointed myself. But don't worry, it all happens. You know, we all know this. And going forward, what I think that best decks, I think wind-ups are going to be a sleeper deck, and I like the deck a lot, and I will be making it, and I will be playing it once or twice to throw in a bit of a curveball, because I think it's still very good. The card of the format, I think it's 1st-Fire. It's so splashable. I've seen so many, and Tenki Bear. I think they're the cards of the format. I think they're so splashable. It's mad. I mean, I've been seeing it in Constellar builds. I've been seeing it in wind-up builds now. I don't know why, but I can see why. It's just searches Tenki, and it's just mad. The card is very good, and I think those cards actually add diversity to the game. GBs are not good, but you know, it's nice to have something for a couple of more decks. The deck that I don't like at the moment at all is Mau. Reason why is stupidly degenerate. I don't really like decks that do this sort of thing where you just go, drop a few cards, go, okay. Fire Fist is very grind, and I like grind games, and I like thinking, and I like turns passing, maximise my advantage. Other decks that are going to be in the meta that are relevant. I think anything that can make I don't know, anything that can beat Mau. I think, oh yeah, Samurais are in the format. Well, they've been given a third card, but I don't think they're relevant, in my opinion, but we shall see what happens. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks, YouTube.